Hey everybody, I'm Justin with PumpPal here, and if you're here today wondering more about your microbiome profile, maybe you've never heard of it, maybe you've seen it in the title, or maybe you've heard of it, want to learn more, how it can benefit your fitness, and overall general health and what the benefits of feeding these microbiome profiles is, you found the right video. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. If you're on Facebook watching this, please follow my page and we'll make more content like this. Okay, so what is the microbiome, right? The microbiome is a pretty complex thing. They're still studying it and they're finding out more and more about it and how it affects your body. It's bacteria that lives on your body, in your gut, on your skin. It's pretty much everywhere in your body, right? It's everywhere. You actually share more DNA with bacteria. Your body has more DNA of bacteria than your DNA. That's how much bacteria is on your body or in your body. Um, the microbiome is helping with digestion. It's helping with like your brain function. It's helping with all kinds of functions. And they're just finding out more and more about the functions of this microbiome profile. So why is it important for your health and in your fitness journey? For the same reasons I just stated. It's going to help you digest your food, right? It's going to process and digest your food more efficiently, making you absorb more vitamins from that food. You're eating the healthy foods because you want to get that nutrients. You want to get the protein. You want to get the minerals, copper, zinc. You want to get vitamin A. You want to get vitamin C. You want to get vitamin D. You want to get that. Well, when you eat those foods, especially when you're in a calorie deficit, you want to absorb as much as that nutrients as you can. The the microbiome profile helps you get that nutrients, right? A healthy microbiome profile. If you also do it too, they're finding out brain health is affected by your microbiome profile. So if you're often depressed or sometimes you can't focus for very long, you're low you're low in the good bacteria, right? So you have in your gut specifically, we're going to be talking about the gut microbiome. You're going to have good bacteria and you're going to have bad bacteria. The bad bacteria, if you don't eat certain foods, which we'll get into to increase this, eventually the bad bacteria wins, right? They're feeding off of whatever bad stuff you're putting in your body. They're growing, they're multiplying in your stomach. As opposed to eating the correct foods, you get more of the good microbiome. They're eating that, they're digesting that, and they're multiplying and growing. So you want the good bacteria in your stomach, not the bad. By ignoring these things, you will get more bad bacteria as opposed to good. So how do you feed this good bacteria that's in your stomach, right? Well, you eat. I mean, you've heard it a million times, right? You eat fruits and vegetables, nuts, fibrous foods. That's going to help it. The fiber inside your stomach is actually being digested by these bacteria in your stomach. Your stomach doesn't actually digest the fiber in those foods. It's being digested by those microbiomes or bacteria that's in your stomach. And it just so happens the good bacteria likes fiber. Um, you want to consume more fermented foods. I'm actually trying to incorporate these more into my diet. Yogurt, pickles, anything that's fermented actually feeds the good bacteria in your stomach. So you want to get those foods in there and then multiply those good bacteria. You want to limit the processed foods because they have less nutrients. If you actually go and look into why whole grains is better than uh, processed white grains, if I'm saying that right. Um, but you know what I'm saying. The normal carbs everyone eats, right? Versus the whole grain. Why is it better for you? It's because whole grains aren't processed as much. When they take them off the fields, they get it, they process it. And what happens is they take off the grain of the seed or the seed that they grind down, and that one actually has all the fiber in it and it actually has all the nutrients from that food. So when you eat white carbs, you are eating less nutrient dense food, less fiber, less of the things you need, and the calories are there. So it's pretty much just sugar at that point, and you're just eating a sugar-based diet. So less for processed foods, and there's also arguments too. There's the hydrogenated vegetable oils that also will hurt your gut microbiome. So definitely limit your processed foods. That's the goal. We'll leave it at that because you can go in a whole different argument with that in mind. Another thing you don't want to use is antibiotics. I mean, obviously, if you need an antibiotic, use an antibiotic. But, like you have an infection, I mean, you don't want to die from an infection. But don't use it unless you have to. Why? Because it kills bacteria. So you're depleting that microbiome profile when you take that, or you're harming it at least. So try to limit the use of antibiotics if possible, at all costs. Right? You must manage your stress levels. Stress levels, once again, affect a lot of things: your brain health. You're gonna produce more testosterone. You're gonna lower estrogen. Not estrogen, cortisol. You want to reduce stress levels, right? I have a whole video of how I use meditation to lower my stress levels. I'll probably put a link in the description if you want to check that out. And I kind of explain how meditation helps not only your fitness journey and overall life, depression. You want to manage your stress levels. It's good for the microbiome. It's good for other things too. So you want to try to manage those things. So that's how you would get these microbiome profile to be balanced. I mean, they're finding out that there's tons of reasons. Asthma is a reason, or because it's a low microbiome profile. Autism, obesity, just tons of things that they're finding out or have evidence of. These are a problem because the microbiome profile is fucked up. And what it comes down to is you're not eating the right foods. It could be a simple swap. And like maybe you don't like vegetables. Find a vegetable you like and eat that vegetable. The more vegetables you can get yourself to like, you want to do a variety of them, the better off your microbiome profile is going to be. Also the fermented foods. Like I said, I was kind of slacking on fermented foods, and I'm trying to incorporate them more because they have their own distinct bacteria that they grow inside your stomach. So you want to eat those things. And I'm finding out I do like yogurt. It actually tastes pretty good. I make this concoction of I'll take like the one serving of I actually measure it, one serving of the yogurt, and then I'll mix in like no sugar pudding, chocolate pudding, which it probably could be a better idea than that, but I like it, and I'll put that in there. Then I'll take it's almost like ice cream, and then I'll take like a small handful of mixed nuts. I'll throw it in there and make it a little sweeter. Instead of milk chocolate, I use dark chocolate. It has its own health benefits, heart health. Maybe I'll make a video on that one. But you throw in the dark chocolate. With it, you mix it up till it's really mixed in there, till you taste the chocolate more, and you eat it. That's almost like 25 grams of protein, 300 calories. You got your fermented food for gut health. You got the dark chocolate for heart health. You got your mixed nuts for fiber and your minerals. A good tasting, healthy snack. You just got to find things you like. There's so many fruits and vegetables out there. You haven't tried them. You haven't tried to eat them. Even if you don't like certain things, maybe you get bored of broccoli. Just throw a piece of cheese on it, right? Throw a piece of cheese on it. Who cares? That's 7 more grams of protein, especially if you're lifting weights, like 200 calories, right? So find the things you like, eat them. Even if you have maybe the white carbs or the processed carbs, and then you simply eat a bowl of broccoli with some cheese. Maybe roast the broccoli with some salt. It tastes really good, actually. But you got to get it in that meal. And you're going to have a healthy microbiome profile from this. I think I covered what I want to cover. Might be going on a rant at this point. But if you like this video, please check out my app, especially if you're going to be lifting weights. It's a workout tracking app. I always point the wrong way. Right here. PumpPal in your store. Please check it out. It logs your workouts, sets, reps. I'm planning to add many more features here to come. You can track body measurements. You can track progress photos. It helps you build consistency, and you can visually see your progress as you work out. And over the years, you'll notice it more, which will keep you more motivated, right? Otherwise, if you like this, please like and subscribe. I said what I wanted to say, and I'll talk to you tomorrow in my next video. Thanks. Bye.